Look at your face right now. Not in the mirror, but in your mind. The face you showed the world this morning. Do you know what it's broadcasting? What signal it's sending to every person who locks eyes with you? Your face is not just flesh and bone. It's a confession, a testimony of how you've been living. And it tells the truth, even when your mouth lies. You think nobody notices, but they do. That dullness in your eyes, the slight puffiness under them, the way your skin lacks that glow you see in other men. You tell yourself it's genetics, stress, age, diet, or sleep. And sure, those things matter, but they're not the whole story. Because there are men your age who look alive, vibrant, present. Their eyes hold focus, their skin radiates health, their facial structure looks defined, almost carved. And then there's you, looking in the mirror, wondering when you started looking so tired, so worn, so absent. Here's what nobody tells you. Your face is a dashboard, a biological readout of your internal state. And right now it might be flashing warning lights you've been trained to ignore. Every time you give in to that urge, every time you collapse into that brief escape, your body goes into recovery mode. And that recovery shows up first in your face. Not tomorrow, not next week, but accumulate enough of these energy drains, and your face becomes a map of your habits. Let me tell you what happens inside your body the moment you lose that energy. Prolactin floods your system. This hormone tells your brain, mission accomplished. Shut everything down. It's meant to trigger a brief recovery period. But when you're draining constantly, your prolactin never fully drops. It stays elevated. An elevated prolactin does something sinister to your face. It increases water retention, making your face puffy. It disrupts your sleep, so you miss the deep REM cycles where your skin regenerates. It triggers inflammation, and inflammation shows up first in the delicate skin of your face. Then there's dopamine. That same hit you chase is the same neurochemical that controls your facial muscle tone, your posture, your eye brightness. When you flood your system with artificial dopamine spikes, your baseline drops. Your face literally loses muscle tone. Your expression becomes slack. Your eyes lose that focused intensity. And here's the part that should terrify you. Your face adapts to your emotional state. You spend hours in shame, in brain fog, in that guilty, depleted state. Your facial muscles learn this position. They memorize it. It becomes your default expression. Scientists call this emotional leakage. Your face betrays your internal state before you even realize you're feeling it. But there's a reason the modern world doesn't want you to know this. Because if you understood that your face reflects your discipline, that strangers can see your lack of control before you even speak, you might actually change. And a man who changes is a man who becomes dangerous. Unpredictable, incontrollable, the system needs you weak, depleted, walking around broadcasting your emptiness through your face. Now, let me show you exactly what changes when you retain. This isn't theory, it's biology. By day 7, your testosterone can spike by as much as 45%. This isn't an opinion. It's measured in multiple studies. That testosterone activates androgen receptors in your facial skin. What does that mean? Increased collagen production. Your skin literally becomes thicker, more resilient. The hollowness starts to fill in those fine lines that aged you. They begin to soften. By day 14, your dopamine baseline begins to rise. Remember how dopamine controls facial muscle tone? Now it's working in your favor. Your face regains definition. Your jawline sharpens not just because you lost fat, but because the muscles holding your facial structure are firing correctly again. And your eyes change. The whites become clearer. The irises appear brighter because the contrast increases. Some men swear their eye color actually changes. It doesn't, but the clarity makes them appear more vibrant, more alive. By day 30, people start asking if you've been working out, if you changed your skincare routine, if you got more sleep. You didn't. You just stopped draining your vitality. Your skin texture transforms those breakouts. When you retain, your body redirects key compounds like zinc and selenium, building blocks for skin health back to maintenance. Your blood flow improves. Every cell in your face gets more oxygen, more nutrients. That grayish, depleted tone is replaced by a natural, healthy color. The constant low-grade inflammation from elevated prolactin and cortisol starts to drop. Your face literally puffs. The swelling around your eyes reduces. Your cheekbones become visible again. But here's the mechanism most people miss. Facial symmetry. Studies show that hormonal balance directly affects facial symmetry. When your testosterone is optimal, your face actually becomes more symmetrical over time. This isn't magic. It's your body finally having the resources to maintain itself properly. By day 60 and 90, the transformation compounds. Men report their facial hair grows fuller. Their hairline stops receding. Your face doesn't just look different, it radiates a different energy, a presence, a stillness. And that stillness is what people actually respond to. Picture this. You walk into a room and people look at you longer, not staring, just registering, like you've suddenly become visible after years of being a ghost. You make eye contact with someone, and they don't look away immediately. They hold it, curious, intrigued. There's something in your face they can't quite name but can definitely feel. Your boss talks to you differently, with more respect. He doesn't know why, but your face broadcasts competence now. Authority. It's in the set of your jaw, the steadiness of your gaze. You look in the mirror, and for the first time in years, you don't immediately look away. There's a man there. Not perfect, but present, alive, real. Your skin has this subtle glow, not oily, just the natural radiance of a system in balance. The darkness under your eyes has lifted. You look rested even on 5 hours of sleep, because those 5 hours are actually restorative now. Your face has structure again, definition. When you clench your jaw, you can see the muscle. When you smile, it reaches your eyes. And the eyes. Everyone comments on the eyes. They're clear, focused. There's a depth there that wasn't before. Like you're actually present behind them instead of buffering through life in a fog. Women sense it first. They always do. That desperate, hungry energy that used to leak from your gaze is gone, replaced by calm, by certainty. You're not trying to take anymore. You're not seeking validation, you're complete. And that completeness is magnetic. Your face has become a weapon, not of aggression but of presence, of undeniable reality. You can't fake this, you can only earn it. The ancient Chinese understood this. They called it Shen, shining through the eyes, your vital essence, your Dijing reflected in your face. When your Dijing is depleted, your spirit fragments, but when you preserve your essence, your spirit concentrates. It becomes focused, and that focused spirit transforms your face from the inside out. This is why retention isn't just a physical practice, it's a spiritual discipline. You're not just preserving a fluid, you're preserving life force. So here's what you do, starting today. First, take a photo. I'm serious. A clear photo of your face. Right now, no filters, natural light. Save it somewhere you won't see it for 30 days. This is your before, your confession. Second, commit to 30 days. Not forever, just 30. 1 month of preserving instead of depleting. When the urge comes, redirect it immediately. A cold shower, push-ups, a run. Channel that energy anywhere except where it's been going. Third, pay attention to your face. By week 3, other people will start noticing. By week 4, you'll understand. And on day 30, look at that photo again. Compare it to the mirror. The difference will be undeniable. Your face will have told you the truth. You're still watching. That means some part of you recognizes the truth in this. Some part of you has looked in the mirror and known you weren't seeing the man you're supposed to be. Your face has been trying to tell you, every morning, every reflection. It's been broadcasting the truth. And today, you finally heard it. The only question is, what are you going to do about it? The mirror is waiting.